Welcome to my channel friends. I am Chaitanya and today we are discuss the very interesting story The Nightingale and the Rose by Oscar Wilde. Wilde has been versatile Irish writer of great wit and brilliance, born on 1854 and died 19th. He attended university in Dublin and in Oxford, proving himself be an outstanding student. After completing her education, in this story, deeply complicated and tragically beautiful short story, how a nightingale gives up her life so that a student who thinks he is in love can win the heart of his beloved with a red rose. In the starting of the story, one student said she was dance with me if I got her a red rose. Cried the young student, but all my garden there was no red rose. From higher a nest in an oak tree, the nightingale heard his struggle and watched as his eyes filled with tears. The princess is giving a ball tomorrow night, and her love will be of the company. But she wants dance with me because I have no red rose. What he is weeping for? Asked the little result. That was a green little result. What indeed? Asked the butterfly. He is weeping for a red rose, said the nightingale. A red rose indeed. What did Nicholas think of the weeping? They said, and laughed as bee left. But the nightingale understood the sick width of a student's sorrow, and he sat silently in the oak tree and thought of the strange love. And suddenly he spread her wings and saw the cross the garden. In the center of the grass plot was a beautiful white rose tree. Nightingale said, "The rose tree, give me a red rose." She cried, and I was singing my sweetest song. But the tree, she could said, "My rose is white, but go to my brother, who grows ground the all sun-dialed, and perhaps he can help you see the nightingale flow up to the rose tree, ground on all shining. Dialed perhaps he can help me. Give me a red rose." And I was sing my sweetest song, but the tree she could said, "My rose is yellow, but go to my brother who grows windows. We need the student's window perhaps. He can help you," said the nightingale flows. And up to the rose tree, in need up to the student window. "Give me a red rose," she was crying. And I was sing you my sweetest song, but tree she could said, "My rose is a red, but the window chose my wings, and the frost has nipped my." But then she said, "If you want a red rose, you must build it out of music by moonlight, and stain it with your own heart's blood." All night long he was sing, and my thorn must build your heart. Death is a great prize, is a prey for a red rose, thoughted the nightingale. My life is very dear, yet love is greater than life, Nightingale says. And what an heart of compare in a heart of a moon. Be happy, she cried to the young student. You should have your red rose, and all I ask in your return is that you should be a true lover. For love is wise of a philosophy, and for went his house and got his little room, play on his little bed, and began to think about his love. And after a little while he can sleeping. And when the moon should in the novels the nightingale flew to the rose tree and set her breast against to the throw. All night long she sing, and the throw deeper to pierce her heart. And as life have a blood away, she sank a so blood that is perfected by nightingale's death. And as he sing the merchant and marvelous red rose began to the rose tree. The next morning the student wake up, and when he come he found a beautiful perfect red rose. He narrate the plunks to the home and of to the girl he loved to the give her the rose and tell her to marry next whole heart that night in the dance together. But girl found said that it will have not match to her dress and he her new necklace. And everyone know the real jewel candle more than flowers. The student listened to the gratitude and threw the rose inside. He returned to his home and thinking what a silly thing love is, and become at the end of the short story. I hope you are understand this story. So let's meet another week.